the stream. My name is Lee. Welcome on in. Please, so, there's no me. Hi, my name is Lee. I am a, shall we say, person, I don't know. Not a woman, I guess, is the start. I have a mustache now. Not that that's necessarily preclude you from womanhood, but I feel like it's less of a thing now. Oh, yes, so my name is Lee, and we do Greyhawk. Um, so every Wednesday on the channel, if you're new here, we do Greyhawk. And I am a little late starting the stream because no, not that. I'm a little late starting the stream because of a number of factors, and but those of you who are regular with the stream know that a little late starting the stream is kind of the default. I think there's that. So oh, okay. So we're gonna have to put coolant, but that's a whole other story. We can do that in a minute. But first, every as I was trying to explain, every um what? Yeah, every Wednesday we edit the Greyhawk wiki. So I figured we could do that again this weekend. Every Wednesday we edit the wiki. This just shows why we don't do too many things at once. Okay. So I'm trying to tell everyone on the channel that we're live and that we should all come see. And so yes, every Wednesday we do the Greyhawk wiki, and that's this Wednesday too. And yeah, so what we've been doing for the past few years which is, time moves too quickly for, anything. What we've been doing for the past 2 years is, we've been taking Eva the Undying, which is, yep, that one, voila, and we've been putting it in, everything Eva the Undying into the Greyhawk wiki. We've been going bit by bit, except we've been jumping around between the sections, and realized that I missed a huge chunk of North Province, so we're going back to North Province, which is this one here. Okay, so North. That's the thing about the scroll. If you that we if you find about scrolling when the book is laid out like this as a PDF, is that if you scroll down, it automatically skips every other page, but not if you scroll upward, which is weird. Anyway, fun fact about PDF layout. Okay, so that's our goal. So we've been going down through here, and minute 17 seconds. Okay. Okay. That is East Fair, which we're gonna have to do at some point. I think first weekend in August is gonna be that. Or first Wednesday in August, rather. Teleport. We're getting along. Impressively, our first auto ad is starting, and we're actually getting real close to being here. So let's see. Haldrum, Astern, Plandarn, Rel, Schaffer, which I need to ask. I thought I asked. And then Rinshern, House of Nailix. Okay, so then we had Sasquand, Marshal of North Province. Ooh, that should be fun. So we're gonna, I think Sasquand is gonna be our go-to for today, and we'll start the article about him today. We'll see what there is there, all that. I need some coolant for the computer. So let me go get the get our coolant set up, and then we can start the stream. Cool beans. I will put up a picture of Addie. We'll do that. There'll be a 1 minute ad if you stick around and watch it. You're supporting the channel, and if not, yeah. We actually. Hi there. I'm back. One of the good nice keeps my drink. Let me turn the camera back on. Ooh. Okay. Voila. Welcome in. Okay, so let's see. Yeah, I'd say let's get down to editing. Oh, and then once we get down to editing, I'm going to start the stopwatch because it's got, and we're recording how long I spend. I'm gonna say doing that. Ahoy, Alcantar, welcome. I was just about to go to the Greyhawk wiki, and I just remembered I have to go to the Greyhawk wiki and tell everybody that we're in Greyhawk. Where am I? And I'm also a. What's the one? There's a technical term for it. No. No, yeah, Greyhawk. Oh yeah, we changed the. Sorry, icon again to be actual. The city shield and not. All right. So we're the Greyhawk Discord has I must have been Greyhawk, but you know. Um, but yes, so today is we've been going through. Also, Alcatara is cool. You should follow her, and um, she does stuff like Devil May Cry and other Devil May Cry is in a fighting game. But she also does fighting games and cool stuff. And usually streams like right after I do. I read into her stream a lot. But there we go. Now, what we're going to do is go to Greyhawk Online. Let me. Oh yeah. I'm gonna do this. Okay, we're officially on the clock. Let's do it. So go here, and our first person today in our lineup is Sasquatch, and we're gonna see if they have one. Well, actually, um, Nope. No results. QUAND. Let me just make sure. Yeah. Okay, and also we should check plan darn. Might have to fix. Okay. Yes, Kit did fix this for it. Yay. Everyone say thank you, Kit. Oh, interesting way of doing it. So yesterday we did plan darn, or last Wednesday, and I realized I accidentally put an H when I made the article because I was, an idiot. So we just have to, first thing we gotta do is fix this one. Is, edit source is, we just do this. Fixing link. Beautiful. Okay, now, on the other side of that, we're going to yay. Who is this guy, and why is there nothing on him in the wiki? That is our next plan. So Sasquatch. Okay. So let me. Sasquatch. Here's our guy. No, not that. He's a 17th level fighter. Who has plate mail +5. No shield. Okay. Technically, he's technically commander of all armies of North Province. He looks the part at 6'9" and 297 pounds. Still big guy. Okay. With a little fat on his frame. His age, 46, is beginning to show in the lines of his face, but not too much. He's a full head of auburn hair. And green eyes that are still alive, alert, and watchful. Ooh, he's not even going gray. Okay. Officially supports Grendel, but he finds it harder to choke back his contempt for orcs and the way they behave in Belport and elsewhere. He's happy to command them as frontline troops in war, where they are expendable. He detests them in peacetime. As yet, would not even consider acting against the Herzog because he believes this would plunge North Province into anarchy. But events at the Highlander castles and in the Tier do not go unnoticed, and Sasquatch wonders over his favorite Gallifruit Brandy nightcap, where their new and better leader might be emerging for the day when Grendel goes old. Indeed. Might not that leader be himself? Okay. We're gonna... Okay. I think what might... No. Shoot, go away. What we can do is do this. I found this a really useful tool. Alright. Yes. Members of Marshall Sasquatch, brand new. Okay. Okay. So, he is in East... Okay. Yes, we... He is in East Fair. Okay. So, there we go. Alright, so he is in East Fair, so we can put that down that he is centered in East Fair. That's all we got. This is going to be a pretty stubby article, but because he has his own section, I think we're giving him his own article, but it's going to be small. Which means we might be able to get 2 today. So we can count 2 for the games. Yay. Okay. Let's see. Does he have a last name that we should use? Marshal of North Province. No, that's a title. Okay. In which case, let us get down to article building. Or we might only do one. I am really not feeling so great, but the horrors persist and so do I. Something like that. We do. We gotta do. Okay. Okay. We go here. It's gonna be a very short new article template. Character. Mostly so you can put the box. We're gonna probably leave. Okay. Okay. I might need to remove. I'm gonna leave. I think I'm gonna leave the stub in this case because there's not much. There's gonna be a stub essentially. Um, the technically um, commander of all armies in North Province. The commander of nope, that is not there. Is the is it capitalized here? That's the question. That's the commander. No. Overall has a V in it. Overall is good one. Okay. I don't know if um um I don't if he wants to assassinate I doubt he's going to um because Grenell lives past the end of the fall of Roxas, so it all depends on whether or not he tries anything stupid, which I don't know for sure. Um, um, to Grenell. Okay, no, I have to figure out how to manually do this. That's the thing about um, Grenell. Um, okay, so we're gonna go with that. Let me set our source book. This would be 60. Yep. Okay. Um, Misu, yay! Welcome on in. Myosu? Myosu, I believe is also that's the proper way to say that. He's friend shaped and um, let's join the chat. And is Yuso. Um, Yuso. Okay, then that is how we say it. Um, I am creating a tiny little article because there's not much detail to use. On this guy who is Grace Grenell's top commander of troops and is you know in the North Province. Okay, so we do put a little period after. Um, it this is I viscerally dislike this way of citation, but apparently it's the standard according to the Chicago manual, and that is a big thing. Okay, let's start with that. Yeah, hang on, I screwed that up. Source. What did I screw up? Oh, ye no. Fix citation. Okay. Flip. Yep. Okay. There we go. Description. Okay. Let me take out all these. Let's see. Take out religion. And does he have any magic items? I mean, he has some basic. Yeah. Question is, does he have enough magic items to justify? We'll throw it in there some. We'll find a way to do. We're not doing a whole section for having maybe. Let's see. Might keep the relationships. Well, let's keep this option open for. Okay, I think that's enough sections. Paired down sections. Okay. Should do that. Okay. Now. Why don't we start with this? This works. Yes. Oh. Oh, we also have to do the box. Hang on. Is 6'9". Um. 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 Though he is. Um. Um. Yes. And intimidating. Um. Mm, um. Incredibly physically fit has it. Okay, yes, I think that's a fun way of putting it. Okay. Let's see. That is the first one. Okay. Okay. Wait, is he 40? Is that? Hang on, 47 is right. 46. He's only 46. Hey. 46. Um. Um. Mm, okay. Um. Okay. Um. Okay. Okay. So. Okay. Lovely. Now. Okay. Um. Lovely. Okay. Personality. What is? Let's see what we can glean about this. All right. Um. Ooh. Gelderfruit brandy nightcap. Um. Okay. So, can we glean from this? Okay. He's ambitious, but also, okay, hates some work. He's ambitious. The, um, Ratic, hang on. I think I made the page on Ratic. If I recall correctly. The name is familiar. I'd have to, oof. Anything I put in there probably got put by me in. Okay. Yeah. Maniacally old. Okay, so there's that. Personality. Trying to go, okay. New and better leader might be working today when Grand Grows old. Okay, so he's a competent commander. Alright, let me do. I think the next step is the box here. Okay. Um, Title. Marshall. Hang on, what's his official title? Okay. I have to do the thing again. We have to find. Nope, that's stuff. What I wanted to do was go to this one and do Marshall. Marshall. His title is Marshall. Okay. So his title occupation is Commander. East Fair. Alignment is inner male. He does say that. What else? Okay. That's good. Okay, so yes. Um. Let's see. Lawful evil. Okay, one is lawful evil. Race human. Lawful evil. Class. Fighter. Okay, we're just gonna. Okay, that's about it. So we got. Um. Um. Yeep. Okay. Huh. Okay. Um. Okay. Let's go with observant. Observant. Let's see. Alive, alert, and watchful. All right. But that is not how you spell ambitious. That's the one. He's cautious. Cautious. Um, 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 Spelling anarchy is. I feel like there's some sort of metaphor at spending, trying to make sure you spell anarchy correctly. Um, it's about that. It's about the best you're gonna get. Okay. Okay. Marshall is observant, highly ambitious, but let's see. Yes. Mm, man, I don't think there's. No, I'm taking that one out. Um, okay. I think that's about it. That's most what we've got with him. Um, um, okay. Yeah, that's about the best we're gonna get. Yep. Alright. Yeah. Yep. And that's the best we're gonna get. Okay, so. Oh, right. The other thing we got to do is go to. Oh, hang on. Link Grace Grendel. That's what we're gonna do. Now we go to edit source. Texture Kingdom. Okay, Yeep. And this is what we do. Okay, now we go to edit source, in bibliography. Do not accidentally give yourself a second index, you don't want to do that. Take this. Baby the Undying, Lake Geneva, Wisconsin. Okay. Okay, yeah. You can add a character. Beautiful. Yay. Okay. Lovely. There's... Okay. Alright. Sorry, it's got all the basics. Okay. Wunderbar. So I'm gonna declare that done. What time is it? 2. Okay. Um. Yay! Hello. Apparently we have. Oh, we do have Kit in the section. Hi. Um. Welcome on in. I didn't even notice you there. And you subscribed. Very cool. Um. My own stuff. Putting stuff together. I'm pretty good at keeping track of stuff is exceptionally difficult. I am bad at that. Google Doc. Get a Google Doc, I would say. Mind you, this is just my hot mess take. Type it somewhere. Don't put it written down. Like, yes, you should write down in a notebook or something, but have a typed copy that you can search, and also that, in case the notebook gets filled up or whatever, having a typed copy. And I struggle with this because I like to take notes during sessions manually, but typing a copy of stuff is a better way. Okay, yes, there are probably 1,000 better options. However, I am not the person to ask about those better options because I do not. I am not someone who organizes stuff. That too, having it accessible via some online platform is also helpful. Um, but then, of course, you'd have to trust that they're not going to shut down and take your document with them. And it's better to have your own backups on a computer, but um, uh, also, it depends on how you run the game. If you run the game over a Discord, what you can do is put a notes section for the Discord. Um, I've done that with certain things, and then it's accessible to all the players. Um, uh, yeah, keeping a note stock on your phone is absolutely worthwhile endeavor, but um, I would update it to a Google Doc or an actual document, Word document on your computer at some point. But yeah, having a notes document on your phone could be handy because then you can do that. Um, uh, that's a start. Okay, let me see who is next on our list because we got Sasquatch done. So yay us. I have to put that in the Greyhawk. Cool. So next tab is Shelster. I was asked specifically to be nice to him. Okay. Um, 5'4" and 39, still in his prime. His thick black hair is untouched by gray, and his brown eyes grip a viewer with intimidating gaze. Plate mail allows him to create an aura of persuasion once a day. So he has actually fancy plate mail, not just basic, up-jumped. So he gets a D4 extra charisma bonus for this aura. Two-handed sword against orcs, goblins, and hobgoblins, plus 4 trolls and giants. So he has a magic sword, too. Majestic on his war raven, but in battle has been known to dismount. And, he has magical boots, too. He has a good... Wow, okay. Use the title of Prince. Okay, so he is Prince, technically, but does not use the title. Or he's of one of the houses, but doesn't use the title Prince. Nobility rank alienates his men. Maintains harsh discipline, but morale of troops is maintained. Not least because Chelsea's proving the Highlanders with magical items of real value. Oh, yes, he does, because he goes to the Moorcand of Eastfair. They're not allowed to any role other than providing battle magic, so he doesn't do the whole surround himself by priests. Interesting. Detest the cowardly ruler of Stingen and his lord, the ruler of Eastfair, but also has the sense not to challenge an animus, especially with a considerable army. Hence he bides his time, fending off orcs around the castles. He grows richer and from forays into the Lembu Hills. Okay, so yes. Okay. Okay. Alright, yes. Um, magical items. Okay. While evil, he is very lawful and always a man of his word. Finally, he has little time for other. Garisteth. Okay, so he is of House Garisteth. Contempt for Lancaster of Winetha. Ooh, he's got beef. Okay. So, question is, um, um, oh, ooh, Darth, hi, welcome. Ooh, good job. Um, I have one wiki, that I maintain personal, well, okay, then there's the GOT wiki, which I'm editing, and this wiki, which I'm editing, but that's not personal wikis. Um, I find that, I have barely maintained it at all. I find it a very unhelpful way to maintain, or rather, I find it to be more trouble than it's worth in terms of maintaining notes. But that's just personally me. You know what I mean? But I think that universe is also the one where I have the most detailed notes for, so I think maybe there's something to it. It's just a lot to maintain one. Um, but then again, any organizational structure is a lot to maintain and, um, requires that. So, um, yeah. Uh, okay. What was I gonna do? I was gonna say it's 2:47. I did not actually get real sleep last night because I had that. Okay, but where's the furl is on. Yeah, that's true. Um, yes. This one is much easier to work on. Like, this one is 10 times easier than the one I have, is a World Anvil, and the other one I work on is also World Anvil, and I do not like World Anvil in terms of the. I mean, it's very useful and it's a cool concept. It's just I find using it to be very difficult on the back end, exceptionally so. And I will say, but this is much easier. But that's because you do all of the actual behind the scenes stuff, and I am, yeah, it's because you're the interface on. There is an interface for, to be shared for shared editing that is designed for that, whereas World Anvil is really not. So the back end is much more complicated and such. Because the back end of this, which I know you and others maintain, is probably incredibly difficult, but there's designed to be. I mean, stop this right now. That's because it's designed to have public editing, and shared editing. Therefore, the interface is designed to be usable, and I think that's very helpful for someone like me who doesn't do that a lot. Um, but that is just my 2 cents on it. Okay, I am going to stand up, stretch, get more liquid, and then I think I don't want to end the stream too early because we did start late. Um, let's. All right, let me. I'm gonna. What I'm gonna add, so we can take pre-rolls off. I'll give me a stretch break. Get some more liquid. I suggest you all do the same. Hydrate or die straight, as they say. And then we will go and do something else. That's, I think, a plan. Yeah, I think we can do a little bit on the Shelster. Um, blah. Um, okay. Okay. Well, hello again. I'm back. Let's do it. Hello. Yee. All right. So welcome on in. Um, this is. Yeah. I think what we're going to do for Shallister is. Um. Okay. Okay. So his title of prince. So he technically is a Garisteth prince. Although he doesn't use the title of such. Okay. 15th level fighter is the. Okay, let's see if he has a page already. That's part A. Well, let's at the very least. 39. Hang on. Let me give myself a little housekeeping. 570. Okay, so. 570. Um. Yay, okay. So, if you're part of Gaming Tomes and you are writing, this is where you report your words. I'm gonna keep going on the stream for a little bit. I think. Um, okay, so there's that. Um, okay. Now, plan is this. Okay, so, secondary plan is to go to, um, Shallister. Okay, let me check to see if Shallister has. Imperial Highlanders, or can. Okay, so, Wyvern. Alright, so, yes, Imperial Highlanders. So he's the head of the Imperial Highlanders. Okay, so let's go to this. We're gonna end up doing. What I'm gonna do is he doesn't have his own page, but he has. I'm gonna write. What we're gonna do is we're gonna do the introduction, and we're going to do the box, and then I'm going to leave all of the sections. I can put them back if you really don't want to keep them, but um, okay, SHALA. STER. Okay. Okay. And will not. Okay. Okay. Title Baron General. There. Piece. See the. Okay. A lot of powerful magic items. Uh. Um. Commander of. I'm gonna say commander. Occupation commander. Not title. Okay, I'm. Command. Okay. Okay. What is the Angel? Oh, we're rating Roar Books indeed. Welcome on in, everyone. I am. I appreciate that. Hunt down dinner. Have a good stream. Yes, thank you for stopping by. Oh, and Angel. Yes, bed. Bed is good. Welcome on in, everyone. Anyone else? Welcome in. We're just doing a little editing on the Greyhawk wiki. Hit Imperial Highlanders. Where's the hit cat? That would be, believe the castles, yes, Drums of Panic and Horn of Blasting. Oh yes. Let's see. Highland. Okay, so Imperial Highlanders. Okay, let me go up to the. I wish Justice Highlander. Teleport without air from. Okay, yes. Let's see. Imperial Highlanders. I want to see if there's a specific. Seceded from North Province. Commands basic. The southernmost castle. Okay, that is. They're not going to specify which of the southernmost castle is. House Garisteth, powerful warrior. Okay, Prince Lingering, exceptionally strong in youth. For those with Eastern Earl and across the Tesser. Trolls 50 miles east from the castles. Okay, good to know. It doesn't specify what his that is, so he has all of the land to the east of the Highlander castles, but doesn't specify which castle or any of that. Okay, so put a pin in that. Alignment is, what is alignment? Oh, right, we have to go back down to here. So has turn. Shadowster. Here we go. He is lawful evil. Male. Human. House Garisteth. Picked. Okay, class. Oh, fighter. Yes. He is. He is a level 15 fighter. Okay. 39. Yeah. Okay. The the Pura Highlanders. Um, 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 North Province. I think border defense is probably a good explanation. Um, um, yes. Daristeth. Daristeth. He's a harsh but fair. What else? What do we got? What's a good introduction? There's that. Um, he is a highly disciplined. What else? Um, 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 okay. I think that's a good start, and then we can, um, yeah, um, there, and then you got a time period. In 585 is, um, okay. All right. I think it's a good start, and then hang on. Let's. Oh, why did that happen? Okay, let's fix that. Fixing formatting. Yep. Yep. Boom. Okay. There we go. Alright. Um, Now I need to lie down. But I appreciate you all coming, and, um, we will continue on with Telester next Wednesday, and, um, keep going with that. Thank you all so much for being patient with me. We had a lot of people. We had a raid and everything. All you are awesome. Take care of yourselves. Hydrate, rest, all that jazz. Next week we will do more Chalister, and such. Tomorrow, let's see about streaming tomorrow. Tomorrow is a day. I have to do all my prep. I'm leaving for Confluence, Friday morning, so I'm leaving early, very early in the morning Friday. I have to get whatever train before the 6 a.m. train is to get on time for the bus to Pittsburgh, which is gonna be awesome. But, um, thank you all. Let's raid. Who are we raiding? Because it's July in the tournament. I'm gonna raid to someone else for. Oh yeah, we're raiding into Wordy Girl. We are raiding into Wordy Girl for sure. I just want to check something. Faye. Oh, or Sable. You know what? I'm gonna raid into Sable because I raided into Wordy Girl already. Um. Yeah, because I haven't raided into Sable all of this. And she's just starting. So let's go raid Sable. Um. She's the one who organizes this entire Game of Tomes and is kind of awesome. So, fun stuff. Let's go rating. Off we trot.